Selling a great product is easy, but coming up with one? Funny how nobody mentions that. Coming up with new ideas is not easy, but you can't complain about your sales if the only thing you do is copying what others are selling. In today's video I'm building something different. It's based on currently trending Etsy product while making sure that we're not copying anyone. One more important thing. Today's video does not require any advanced technology or expensive tools. A simple table saw should do the job. So without further ado, let's get it done. We're starting this one differently. Normally I improvise from a vague idea in my head. Mixed results, as you've seen. Today we're going radical. Pencil, paper and up to an hour of actual planning. Remember, this is only a prototype, a proof of concept as the fancy people call it. Your first iteration doesn't have to be perfect. Mine certainly won't be, especially working with wood from an old disassembled wardrobe. But my missus is happy, and I have something to work with. Win-win. I'm not walking you through every single step of this build, mainly because I don't want you to copy me exactly. Consider this inspiration rather than instruction. What I will say is that we are starting with a single box. Take it from there. Sanding. Not my favorite step, but unfortunately non-negotiable. You'll notice me switching to a sketchy belt sander method shortly, mainly because this Makita knockoff 18-volt sander is absolute rubbish and I genuinely get better results using a spoon. Invested in this trendy mask, supposedly great, fogs my glasses completely, currently sanding something, board or fingers, genuinely can't tell. I hope you know what a corner lap joint is, because you're not getting much from me on this one. You'll understand why shortly, and I promise it's not my fault this time. Also, this background music has absolutely no intention of finishing and is holding me hostage between scenes. So while we wait, like and subscribe. It helps a lot and frankly we could all use a win right now. Groove for the backboard before we get to the joinery. Blade down to roughly half your material thickness, push the board through and keep the pressure on the piece the entire time. Let go and it'll come back at you faster than you like. Ask me how I know. Time for the corner lap joint, where my camera decided the plywood texture was far more interesting than the actual moving blade. Truly an amazing piece of equipment with a very unique vision. And this is the back of my wardrobe, I mean the backboard for our box, of course. Nothing special here, just make sure it fits snugly in the groove you've just cut. That's all, moving on. Finally, time to put this box together. I'm using these fancy Amazon corner clamps because I'm lazy. You don't really need them. Regular clamps are fine. Nothing more to add here, so let's focus on me struggling to glue this properly, desperately hunting for decent camera angles and doing my best to keep my bald head out of frame. Enjoy! Now the front of the box, made using two pieces, one mounted on hinges and the other glued in place to support the latching mechanism I have in mind. It will all make sense in a minute, probably. I know I said table saw only, but this is optional, I promise. A little laser engraving will hopefully help people understand what this box is actually for. Now I'm genuinely curious if you already know what this box is for. Drop your best guess in the comments. I promise I'll read them and I'll try not to laugh. Time to install the cheapest Amazon hinges I could find. If you think these are bad, just wait until you see the latching mechanism I mentioned earlier. Trust me, you'll not be disappointed. You might actually be surprised how many Etsy sellers are confidently using the exact same hardware in their supposedly high quality items. I can almost hear the comments being typed as we speak. As I've said, this is a prototype, purely meant to inspire you to get out there and make some dust. If that's clear, let's take a look at the finished piece and finally reveal what this thing is actually for. Surprised? Me too, if I'm honest. But apparently there is a whole community of people deliberately disconnecting and using these to lock their phones away at home. A wooden box solving a modern problem. I think there might actually be something in this for all of us. Right, copy. Only thing you do is copy what others are. It's inspired on Etsy.